This hangout on air is live. Welcome everybody to Troy, Montana on the 3rd of July. And it's very festive over here in Troy, Montana, so there's a very good possibility you just might hear fireworks going off in the background. Congratulations, folks, for taking the time to see an opportunity. In all seriousness, this is probably the best opportunity that you'll ever see in your whole entire lifetime. And I'm going to show you a lot of facts that back that up. So what I'm asking is for your permission to just be real with you. I've got no hype. Everything I'm going to share with you is all based on good, sound business principles, logic, common sense, and we're going to look at some historic proof of why things are where they're at. But what I'm going to do different than what you see anywhere else is I'm going to show you the work habits that we do that actually create the pay. Usually companies try to tell you why they're the best out there and why they've got everything you need. You need to just join right there and right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the work that you actually do that creates the pay. I'm going to explain why the companies behind that work are solid, why you're positioned perfectly in front of trends. And if you don't know what a trend is, when you look at history, success leaves clues. The largest fortunes created in all time is from being able to capitalize on a single trend that is in motion from early stage to final stage growth. What you have right here at thehomebusinesshelper.com is the ability to capitalize on multiple trends, earn multiple income streams with one proven system and one live coach. It's really a blessing to be part of all of this, folks, and because technology is where it is today, it's a little different than it was 20 years ago when I first got in the industry, when they said you could only focus on one thing and go for that, and if you tried to do more than one thing, you were out of luck. And back then, I really agreed with them. It was that way. But today, there's so many different things that the internet gives you power to do that you'll see how everything I'm going to talk to you about makes sense, works universally together, and allows you to capitalize on multiple trends at once, creating multiple incomes. And what I like about most of this is it's all proven. None of it's hype. First of all, let me establish a little credibility with you here. Some of the people I've worked with over the years in the industry, you may want to do a Google search on. This is John Maxwell and myself. You do a Google search on him, you'll find he's one of the most sought-after ministry leaders and corporate leaders that you'll ever find in the industry. Fortune 500 companies pay him literally thousands and thousands of dollars just to speak to their leaders. Look at Paul Morris. This is him with my wife and I. He's got over 40 years experience at taking people with no experience to million-dollar incomes. This is my friend Eddie Freeman. I started working with him in 2009. Had the privilege to watch him go before $1 million to over $1 million annually with one of the companies I'm talking to you about here on this presentation. And work with him for 4 years straight every Saturday while he did this and get training that was live. To be able to train with somebody live as they're showing you a proven habit as they go from zero to over $1 million annually and duplicate themselves and other people, that's more powerful to me than going to Harvard and getting a business degree. Why? Because I'm seeing something that's working today, something that's being done and proven, not a theory being taught by a professor. Think about what I'm saying to you. That's very powerful, folks. So let's take a look at what's the work that we're going to do to make the money. There's really 5 simple things that we do on a daily basis. Now, our program with XFuse, we do show 2 times a day. I'm going to show you 5 times a day because that's what's been proven to take somebody from 0 to 5 figures in 90 days that has a serious work habit. And you can do 5 times a day in less than 40 hours a week and still be considered part-time. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at what we do, though. First thing we do is we're a Christian-based company, the homebusinesshelper.com. And really, the ministry outreach, the servants team out of Troy, Montana, is who founded the homebusinesshelper.com. It's just our way of raising money to support our ministry outreach without having to beg people for donations. we put in good, honest work and see good harvest come out of it, and that will support our ministry outreach. And that's the whole purpose behind the Home Business Helper. So we're going to teach you the basics that work. We pray and we read. You got to have a reading habit, and you got to pray. I mean, if you look at biblical ways of living, if God's not first, success don't last. That's the bottom line. We talk about reading because 90% of the stuff that we're going to endure as an entrepreneur on a daily level, on a daily basis, is on a negative level. So if all we do is absorb negative information all day long and we're communicating with other people, we're going to put negative information out. What's going to be harvested? A negative harvest. We don't want to be there. We want positive information coming in, so positive information is floating out. And when we keep that kind of aura about us, it draws more people to us that want positive results instead of negative experiences. So, some examples. You got to be able to put the right information in your head. I like to show by example. Secrets of Closing the Sale by Zig Ziglar, my personal favorite of all books, other than the Bible, of course. I Raised Myself from Failure to Success. Here's a good one. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This one here, The Greatest Secret in the World by Og Mandino. Quick and Effective Way to Public Speaking by Dale Carnegie. Over the Top by Zig Ziglar. And Purpose Driven Church by Rick Warren. See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. All good books. But when you got that kind of information going in on a regular basis, it helps you stay focused on the mission that you're trying to accomplish. Now, I really embed these two principles into your success. If you don't do these two things, you're not going to succeed. I promise you that. Leaders are readers and readers are leaders. It's a known fact. Next, we're going to use high touch, which is person-to-person communication. We're going to make 25 connections, and the whole reason for making those 25 connections on a daily basis is to set 5 appointments. How are we going to do those connections? It used to be phone calls, but today there's 3 different ways you can connect with somebody live. You can do it face-to-face. You can do it over the phone, or you can do it on a live online chat. So, what are you going to do? You're going to communicate with them. They're going to present a problem, either more month than money or something your home business has a solution to. Boy, it's funny you mentioned that. If I could show you exactly how to solve that problem you just mentioned on Tuesday or Thursday, which one of those days at 8 o'clock would be best for you? And you just set a time, you set an appointment for them to see information that they want to see in the first place. A way to solve their problem. It's called solution marketing. And that's what the Home Business Helper is all about. It sure beats calling them up on the phone and telling them, hey, I got the greatest opportunity in the world. You're never going to believe this. Hey, that don't work, man. You really want to listen to people and let them present a problem that you or your business has a solution to, and then you present that solution at a scheduled time. So what are we doing? We're doing the high-touch, person-to-person communication. Let them realize they're important. When you show a person they're important, it motivates them to take action. When you show them that they care, they realize that you've got information that they want to know, but they never care what you know until they know you care. Understand this. It's crucial to your success in the field of home business. So let's take a look at step 3. We're going to do high tech. And what's that? We're going to blog post in 25 groups twice a day, something positive in a group that relates to what our business does to solve a problem for the people in that particular group. You can choose these groups on Facebook for free, and you can join them. I took the ones with at least 20,000 members in it, and I found over 200 of them relating to home business. So that's where I post. But you could be working in health and wellness, you could be working in fitness, you could be working in auto mechanics, whatever it is, and find different groups with this large amounts of people in it that you could post a blog that advertises exactly what the solution is to the problem that the majority of the people in that group faces. It's free advertising, and a blogging platform is just an online tool. Now, who do you think of in entrepreneurship today that's one of the most popular leadership trainers on our planet. How about John Maxwell, the guy you saw me in the picture with? How does he present what he has to entrepreneurs? He uses a blogging platform. So if you're at thehomebusinesshelper.com, option number 1 is speedwealthproject.com, which is the blogging platform. Happens to be the company known as Internet Lifestyle Network. It just allows you to create a presence on the internet. Now, this blogging platform is a tool that you use. It costs about $37 a month. The beauty about this tool is while it's allowing you to create your presence and brand yourself as a leader in your industry on the internet, you're going to pay to use this tool anyway. But this tool, if you refer it to other business builders as you're building and they use that tool, the company's going to pay you $20 a month for the life of that account. So you're in business together, you're in business for 20 years. For 20 years, you got $20 a month. It's kind of nice to have a tool that pays you to use it as it produces profits for you in your business by exposing what you have exactly to who's looking for it. Now, some online tools that you'll need we'll get into in a second that go hand in hand with this blog. But I want you to understand how powerful the earning potential is with the speedwealthproject.com opportunity with Internet Lifestyle Network. The people behind this, Mark Hoverson, is one of the largest 7- and 8-figure mentors over the last 4 years, from going from $1 million or from 0 to 10 million in 5 years' time is what got Mark his start in the industry. So what he do? He mentored the majority of 7- and 8-figure earners you've seen over the last 4 or 5 years come into play. Very popular trainer. He locked up with another guy by the name of Vincent Ortega Jr., who had the vision of putting this blogging platform out there to target entrepreneurs. Understanding that a home business in just America alone starts every 11 seconds. It's what freed America from the Great Depression. History repeats itself when success leaves clues. So if you got the opportunity to be part of a company that costs $37 to start after a 7-day free trial, and you don't earn at least $40 in your first 30 days, they're so confident with their training system that's in the back office that they're going to pay you $100 for wasting your time. You won't find better integrity than that with the right tools to place your presence on the internet in the form of blogging, utilizing those groups on Facebook. Very powerful tool. But you need to be able to create and capture your own list. See, the problem with most of your businesses out there in network marketing, affiliate marketing, and internet marketing is they've got these linked websites you can go to, but there's no way to track the link. How many times has it been clicked on? When somebody clicks on the link, is there a way to capture their email and phone number and information so you can follow up with that person of interest as a true professional? And the answer to that question is yes. There's tools out there. The leadproject.biz is where we're going to get those tools. But back to speedwealthproject.com, there's a 23-year-old kid with no experience whatsoever at home business, and this is the 7th month of the year. He's already up to 80K, and we've got 5 months left to go. What does that tell you about a simple process of, here's the instructions on this screen, open up this screen, and try what you just saw. You can pause this one, rewind, fast forward, whatever you want to get this one right. Think about what I'm saying. That's very powerful, folks. So let's look at the leadproject.biz, which is Power Lead System. This allows you a tool called a capture page that's going to attach to that blog. And in order for them to see that blog, which is your online commercial, they have to leave their contact information in that capture page. And if they're serious and they really want help earning from home and they want what your solution is, they're going to leave their contact information. So you've got this capture page that not only contacts their information, but it's connected to autoresponders that'll automatically send out a series of emails for, say, 9 days. Each day, a different solution that creates pay, and that's exactly what we have at the Home Business Helper. It's exactly that. So that's 9 different solutions. So there's several different problems out there that one of those solutions could be too, and each one of those solutions has the ability to become an income stream for you, the entrepreneur. Very powerful tools to have as you're exposing who you are and what you have to offer in the field of the internet, online marketing. It's very crucial to your success these days. Now, as you can see, those tools are pretty powerful. We've talked about capture pages, autoresponders, and email funnels. That's $50 a piece for tools, normally $150 in value. Most entrepreneurs pay today. Over 80% of them do that are online. So if you can show them $150 worth of tools for $30 a month, that's a solution to their problem, and the company's going to pay you $20 a month for the life of those accounts for as long as they're in business. Another residual income to have a tool that helps you produce profits with your business. Today's world, you can get paid to offer solutions to people, and the tools that you use as solutions to your business can pay you at the same time as your business is making profits. Multiple income streams is a very beautiful thing, folks, and that's what the Home Business Helper is all about. So you can kind of see why we need these 2 tool companies. Now what are we going to do in step 4? We're going to follow up and make sure there's 5 appointments for the next day. We're also going to place a paid ad on Facebook for $5 to $10 on a daily basis. This is if we're a serious entrepreneur trying to make big money. It's not inexpensive. Look at all businesses that are real big businesses. They all advertise, even the small mom and pop businesses in small towns. If you don't advertise your business, how do you expect to draw people to you? What we're going to show you is very powerful here. Through the leadproject.biz, which is Power Lead System, there's an advertising program that teaches you the correct fundamentals of how to really demographic your ads and get exactly what you have in front of exactly who's looking for it. In groups as high as 70 to 80,000 people to millions of people, depending on what you have to market. Now, 7-figure earner by the name of Jeff Mills authored this course called Social Profit Academy that shows you A to Z. And not only does it show you how to create these ads, how to place them, which Facebook ads work the best in what situations, but he shows you actual case studies where he placed $5 to $10 daily ads, and they profited in anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Now, when you can see these case studies, and they were as recent as May and June of 2014, that's a good deal. Here's why. The average home business builder that's really serious about making big money wastes, and I mean waste, anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 a year on advertising that creates zero results. So that's a big problem in the home business industry as well as the business industry. So a solution to that problem is the Social Profit Academy. For $497, you can understand exactly how to advertise whatever you got, put it in front of exactly who's looking for it, with proven case studies that are as recent as June of 2014. Think about that. That is a powerful tool. Now, when somebody you refer that program to, once you've purchased it, uses it, and they get results with it, you get paid for referring it to them. $400. That's pretty powerful to have the education of paid advertising for home business. It's a real tool. Real entrepreneurs use it. You could either learn it the hard way and trial and error advertise thousands of dollars, or you could spend $497 and have the solutions that you need from the experts that do it for a living. It just makes sense. It's very powerful. Now, when you do step 5, which is complete 5 proper exposures of whatever your business opportunity is to offer people, that's step 5. When you do that with that Social Profit Academy, imagine all 5 of them going, hey, that makes sense. I'm ready to put together advertising. Let me get the education I need for that. They spend $497, all 5 of them in one day, and what do you got? You got $2,000 commissions earned to have a simple solution to over 80% of the problems that all entrepreneurs face in the field of home business. Isn't that powerful? It's a beautiful thing, folks. But we didn't stop there. We're going to look at another solution. We've talked about 2 entrepreneur trends, 2 business trends. Now we're going to look at the largest trend in the history of the planet, which is health and wellness. And the most popular trend taking place, the coffee market. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But it's the truth. Take a look at McDonald's, the largest franchise and the most successful franchise in the history of the planet, globally. What did they just do recently? They targeted their marketing to what? McCafe. It's all about the coffee, folks. Look at Starbucks. A lot of people say it should be $5 because all the drinks there are $5. Look at your coffee shops, over $5. So when you can show somebody an actual healthy coffee that tastes delicious, that's really the buzz in the health and wellness industry, it's powerful. You're combining 2 very lucrative trends into one spot. This is powerful. $3 is all you pay as opposed to over $5. That's the solution someone would use that product for, whether there's a business attached to it or not. So see how lucrative it can be. And now think about it this way. Who doesn't drink coffee? So if you can get coffee that's actually healthy for you, and you can get paid to drink it, and you even have the ability to get that coffee free for life, is there anything I just talked about that isn't a benefit that you would have an interest in? That would definitely save you money by redirecting your spending now, wouldn't it? Now, why would it be healthy? Well, because it mixes trends. It's creating a convergence. Famous author Peter Drucker talks about. Convergences of trends are beautiful things because massive fortunes can be created quickly when you're at the front of that trend, which is exactly where you're at today. Less than 10% of America even knows we exist. So think about it. You got the chance to be one of the first with the proven methods, proven systems this early in the internet's life. Think about how powerful that is to you. So let's take a look at what it is. CoffeeSolutionsProfit.com. I just built this site yesterday, launched for just before the 4th of July. Okay? Coffee convergence pays big. Why? Because it's also weight loss, and it's natural weight loss. You look at these ingredients, do a Google search on Garcinia cambogia, do a Google search on raspberry ketones, do a Google search on the green coffee bean extracts, and you'll be quite shocked. Now, when you put this with a series of mushrooms together that I cannot pronounce, that you have access to through all the websites that we have, that are the most powerful mushrooms known to help with the human body's healing worldwide by all the experts, it sounds like it would taste awful, but it actually tastes completely delicious. It's a special formulation that was powerful enough and healthy enough to take Dr. Earl Mendel, the author of the Vitamin Bible from the 80s, out of retirement because this product is formulated properly and has the potential to create some very serious results in very positive ways just because it was built right. It pulled Dr. Earl Mendel out of retirement. He don't just represent us at XFuse, he's an XFuse distributor. Folks, that's very powerful. Now think about what I'm talking to you about. Coffee is the market of where it's at. $58 billion annually is the coffee market. The weight loss market is $140 billion a year annual, and this special coffee is a natural, healthy coffee, tastes delicious, that helps you lose weight naturally. Hello, you can converge on 2 trends here. Save money on what you're already spending. And when you get your coffee for free, simply sharing it with just 4 others, and when those 4 people come on board, if you're a business builder, you get paid on that down infinity. So those 4 others go find 4 others, go find 4 others, and go find 4 others, and all those people I just mentioned get their coffee free from finding 4 others, and you're the business builder in front of all of that. You get paid $5 a month for each and every one of those accounts down infinity. The highest paid plan in the entire consumable product industry. The company behind this, XFuse, is completely debt-free. They're a global company with over 7 years experience. That's important, folks, because 90% of all earning opportunity companies that are starting out, the great ground floor opportunity, they go out of business in less than 3 years' time. So think about what I'm talking to you about. Do you drink coffee? Wouldn't you like to get paid to drink your coffee? And wouldn't it be a blessing to have your coffee coming to your doorstep for free? These are all benefits, and all you got to do is transfer your spending from something that's unhealthy and heck on your immune system to something that's completely good for you and delicious and going to pay you at the same time. Blessings come when you can bring people solutions to the problems that they have, and that's what we bring you here at the Home Business Helper. Now let's talk about the money, because you can get started for $40 with this coffee solution. Have your ID number and be ready to go out there and earn some serious money. You really can. Now, will you make $10,000 in your first work quarter doing that? Probably not, because we want to set you up to succeed. So we put together what's called a VIP promoter pack. And what it allows you to do is it guarantees you enough product to be able to do 180 presentations in your first 90 days. That's a couple of presentations a day in your first work quarter. It's been proven that full-time incomes have been earned on part-time efforts with this method. So it's our 90-day road to gold. So what you're going to do is you're going to want samples on hand for presentations like the one you're watching now, so they can try out the coffee. They know it tastes good, they know it's delicious, and wow, it's amazing. So while you're watching something like this or having your people watch this, they could be sampling the product, and by the time the presentation's over, 80% odds are in your favor. Does that make sense to you? So if you're going to do 180 presentations in 90 days and there's a man and a woman, that's a lot of items to have as samples. So it only makes sense to set yourself up with what we call our VIP promoter pack. The special thing about this pack is $1,600. That's a drop in the bucket to start a business that's got a 10 grand potential on part-time efforts by the end of your first work quarter. Now, it's risk-free to do this. On day 89, if you think you made a mistake or we misled you, send everything back to the company for a full refund minus shipping and handling. Where's your risk to have what you need to be prepared to succeed your first work quarter in business? Now, if you look at the success that leaves clues, history's proved that the majority of your top earners, 5, 6, 7, 8-figure earners that all started at zero and hit millions of dollars made, they didn't even have the money to start their businesses. They leveraged the startup cost on a credit card, often paid 22 to 28 to 30% interest on them, but they got their starts. The beauty of this, you could put $1,600 on a credit card by the end of your first quarter when you have 4 people that have done that in just your first 30 days. Duplicated what you just did, got the VIP pack. The company's going to pay you a $1,600 bonus on top of $4,000 in commissions to be paid. That's pretty powerful on simple work ethic. The question to ask yourself is, can you stick to the 5 simple work habits that we discussed here? And if you see nothing there that you can accomplish with live help from me personally each step of the way, we really are creating success stories in this industry between now and the end of September that we can use as testimonies. So below this video, you'll see a capture page link there, and the title on it is coffeesolutionsprofit.com. You enter your name, your email address, and phone number, and I will be in contact with you within 48 hours. And if you're watching this recorded, do it anyway. We're creating success stories, and don't you deserve to be successful? I've shown you proven methods. I've shown you how you could get started risk-free. I've shown you that I've worked with literally some of the best people on the planet in this industry, and those people I showed you pictures, everybody but John Maxwell, is a phone call away and are willing to work with us one-on-one. Success has proved itself. We've got the right products. We got the right companies. We got the right trends. We got the right work habit. The only thing missing is you. The train is going to the top of Success Hill, with or without you or I. You deserve success. The one thing that I've found in common with all the $1 million earners I've ever worked with in over 20 years in this career of mine, they've all got the ability to recognize a solution to a problem and take action immediately without procrastinating. You deserve success. Come join us. I look forward to meeting you in person, live, or at one of our events. My name is Earl Teets from Troy, Montana. God bless you. Please keep our nation's leaders in your prayers.